Today on ChatEDU Check-In, what U.S. and European schools can learn from China about preparing students to work with AI. You can check out ChatEDU Check-In on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and be sure to hear The Big Show or watch The Big Show with Dr. Elizabeth Rade and myself each and every Friday. Liz and I are so grateful to the folks at EduAid for sponsoring the ChatEDU Check-In, eduaid.ai, where good ideas become great lessons. All right, this is a piece from K-12 Drive in the end of January. Ed Finkel, the original title is What U.S. Schools Can Learn About AI Education from Their Chinese Counterparts. Three big takeaways here. First, in Chinese classrooms, AI is being integrated directly into learning activities rather than taught as a separate or abstract skill. Students are using AI as part of their collaborative academic work, with teachers maintaining visibility into how the tools are used. The emphasis is on understanding what the AI is doing and how humans direct it. The article's author was reviewing a lesson from a Chinese classroom and said, I quote, "It was a beautiful example of AI infusion, kids using AI and having a collaborative experience. They didn't teach AI literacy in an abstract way. The teacher had a whole discussion about what the AI is doing." The lesson, by the way, was basically the integration of AI into a poetry and poetic form exercise. Takeaway number 2, China's approach to AI in education is part of a coordinated national strategy that links schools and universities and workforce needs. According to the author, this coordination allows research, infrastructure, and classroom practice to move together at scale. AI is treated less as a standalone tool and more as part of a broader operating system. The article says, and I quote, "The difference isn't just about AI as a tech tool, it's about how they've brought artificial intelligence into a much more coherent operating system for everything they're doing, and the development of infrastructure aligned with their values." Again, we're grateful to the folks at EduAid. EduAid is an AI-powered teacher development platform built by teachers for teachers. Literally, one of the co-founders is a current middle school science teacher in the Chesapeake Bay area in Maryland. Recent updates in EduAid 3.0 brings genuinely useful tools, including evaluators for grade level appropriateness, classroom-ready graphic organizers, and support for turning rough ideas into lessons you can actually use tomorrow. No gimmicks, just thoughtful tools designed to support teachers as they plan. And you can get 50% off of EduAid by using the checkout code ChatEDU at eduaid.ai. Really encourage you to check it out, and we're grateful again to them for their support. Takeaway number 3, while the U.S. is unlikely to replicate China's centralized model, states may play a key role in shaping large-scale AI implementation with guardrails. Concerns about data privacy and surveillance, as well as local control, limit national coordination. At the same time, state leadership could balance protection with progress. The article says, and I quote, "States can play a really important role during this time to help set guardrails. States leading the way to think about how to redefine and design large-scale implementation feels like a much more appropriate way to think about this for our country." Super interesting here. I mean, the setup on this article was that there was something unique about this Chinese teacher bringing AI into a poetry lesson. And I cry foul on that one. I work with teachers both at the middle and the high school level, as well as post-secondary, community colleges, universities. I see lots of examples of teachers thoughtfully and meaningfully integrating AI into the learning process. What the Chinese can do here that's tricky for us in the United States or across the developed world in democracies is this tight coupling and coordination between primary, secondary, post-secondary workforce development. The Chinese have passed minimum standards for the number of hours that are required for AI instructional literacy development. So there's a lot going on here. Now, certainly, right, in terms of a common platform, you've got OpenAI's announcements as well as Anthropic's that they're implementing across states or universities or in countries, places like Estonia or Greece or Italy. Or boy, I mean, just take the Cal State implementation. That's 500,000 users, as big as some countries. So it's not impossible to imagine how we have a single platform deployed across the board, but certainly the integration of both platform, infrastructure, but also standards and accountability may give the Chinese some advantage as they help prepare their students to become literate in navigating these tools in a rapidly evolving labor market, but also civil society and community. So that's where we are. Drop us a note. Let us know what you think, or maybe drop us an evaluation, a like, a follow. But we're super grateful for you checking out ChatEDU Check-In. Well, it's a mouthful. You can hear each Tuesday and Thursday, and be sure to check out The Big Show with Dr. Elizabeth Rade and myself each and every Friday. And again, thanks to the folks at eduaid.ai. Don't forget, you can use ChatEDU in the eduaid.ai checkout in order to get 50% off of your access to that platform. And we are super grateful for their support.